Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Stone, and this is your spelling lesson for the week. Before we get started, you need to make sure you have your workbook, your sort envelope, and the 4 colored pencils that were mentioned on the assignment sheet. We're going to be looking at the chart, and we're going to be filling the chart out together. However, when we take the spelling test, we are not going to be doing the sorting part. We're just going to be doing the straight spelling test. However, I want you to do the chart with me. I think that helps figure out how to spell words. And you will also need to turn this chart in whenever your assignment sheet tells you to do so. So let's take a look at the chart. And the very first column is the orange column. And it is the ending sound chur. The chur sound is spelled C-H-E-R at the end. Now, you'll notice that the example that they gave you is the word catcher. So, I want you to first look through all of your words, and I want you to find the word rancher. Rancher has the chur sound at the end, but it is spelled C-H-E-R. Once you find that, put it on your chart. Do not glue. And then I want you to highlight the C-H-E-R chur sound in orange. Now that you've got that word found and highlighted, I want you to look through the rest of your words and find all of the words that you think are going to go into that column that have the chur sound, but it is spelled C-H-E-R. Now be careful. If you look in the green column, it is also the chur sound, but it's spelled differently. I'm only interested in the words that end with the C-H-E-R chur sound. So when you have all those, come back and you can check your chart. All right, now that you are back, you should have the words rancher, pitcher, stretcher, teacher, marcher in the orange column. Now, they do not have to remember they don't have to be in that order, and please don't glue yet. But after you have all of those words down, I want you to go through and I want you to highlight the chur sound in each one of those words that is spelled C-H-E-R, chur. All right, now that you have the orange column figured out, that is chur, C-H-E-R. We're also going to look at the green column, which is chur, but it is spelled T-U-R-E, as in picture. All right, so the very first word I want you to find is the word capture. Once you find the word capture, I want you to highlight the chur sound at the end of the word, and we're specifically looking for T-U-R-E, chur sound. So now that you've got that done, I want you to look through the rest of your words, and I want you to find all of the words that have the chur sound spelled T-U-R-E. And when you're looking, you're going to notice that there's a lot of them and that you may run off the normal blanks of your chart. That's why they put that big box at the bottom in order for you to put extra words there. So this column is your biggest column. So there should be a bunch of them. So stop the video, find all of the words that are spelled T-U-R-E with the chur sound at the end, and come back and check your column once you're done. All right, now that you are back, you should have the following words: capture, mixture, culture, torture, nature, future, posture, pasture. All right, those have the chur sound spelled T-U-R-E. Once you have them down, I want you to go ahead and highlight the end T-U-R-E chur sound with your green colored pencil. Don't glue yet because I want you to practice this tomorrow. Put them in the correct spot. All right, let's look at the red column. Now, we're changing from the chur sound to the zr sound, as in measure. All right, it's kind of got a Z, zr sound at the end. But we are specifically spelling the zr sound with an S-U-R-E. Now be careful with this column because there's a tricky word in there. Remember we have that oddball column at the end those were the words go that don't fit the sound or the spelling pattern. So be careful with this column because there's a trick in there. The very first word I want you to find is I want you to find the word pleasure. If you'll notice, the "zure" sound is spelled S-U-R-E. So find the word pleasure, put it on your chart, and then I want you to highlight the "zure" sound, S-U-R-E, with your red colored pencil. Now look through the rest of your words. You should be narrowing them down quite a bit after that green column. And you have a very limited amount left. So I want you to find the words that need to go in the red column and then come back and we'll check. All right, now that you are back, you should have found the words treasure and leisure. All right, after you're done, highlight the "zure" sound, S-U-R-E, with your red colored pencil. All right, now you have 2 columns left. Remember, the oddball column is words that don't fit anywhere else. They might follow a pattern, they might follow the sound, but they don't belong anywhere else. But we're going to look at the purple column, and I want you to find the word failure. All right, failure. So you notice that the "your" sound is spelled U-R-E at the end. So take your colored pencil, your purple one, and highlight the "your" sound, U-R-E, at the end. Once you get done with that, you're going to find the other words in that column. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. All right. I think there's only 2 more that go there. And then the rest of those words you're going to put over into the oddball column. And so I want you to go ahead and do that. Put the ones in the purple column, then put your remaining words in the oddball column. When you're finished with that, come back and we'll check. All right, now that you have that done, you should have come up with, in the purple column, one of them's kind of a pinky purple, okay, a pinkish color. The darker purple, you should have failure, secure, and obscure. Okay, those all make the "your" sound, U-R-E. So go ahead and highlight those endings with your purple colored pencil. Excuse me. Now, let's look at the oddball column. Let's talk about why they're there and not in a different column. All right. The first word I have down is danger. All right. Now, it has the "zure" sound. And if you look in the red column, the "zure" sound that we're looking for the pattern is S-U-R-E. This is not. This is G-E-R. So that has the same sound, but it does not fit the same spelling pattern. The next one is senior. Okay, it has the "your" sound at the end. If you look in the purple column, we're looking for the pattern of U-R-E. Well, this "your" pattern has an I-O-R, so it doesn't fit the pattern in order to go into the purple column. Now, the last one is the tricky one, and some of you may have had this one in your red column. We are looking for the "zure" sound. Pressure has the sh, not the "zure" sound. So that is why pressure is going into the oddball column. All right, now that you have your sort done, you can practice with this tomorrow and the days before the test, but you need to remember that this sort is due the day of your test. So don't leave it home. A lot of you guys leave it at home and forget to put it in your doc folder, and then you automatically get 1 point taken off, okay, because it's late. So put it in your doc folder when it's time to turn it in so that you can get the full 10 points. And make sure you do all the colors with me because Mrs. Hughes checks to see if you're doing the colors with me. That means you did the lesson online with me. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you at school.